Yo, welcome back to a brand new Craftopia guide. In today's guide, we are going to be talking about purified water. Now, as always, if this guide does help you, please do drop a like and subscribe. Comment down below with any help that you may need, but let's do this. Now, I've made a video previously talking about purified water. However, it was a fairly basic guide and for pretty much every player. Today, we're going to be looking at a little bit more of an advanced method, but it's definitely a better way to do it. And that's generating purified water using camels. So to start off with, I have this empty plane here. I'm going to go ahead and remove the center square, just like we did with the jack-o'-lanterns video, just to give ourselves that pit where the monos are going to die. So next we're going to equip some walls and we're just going to seal off under here. There we go. So now the pit is ready for us to put a breeding facility over the top, like so. So now anything that falls into this pit will die. Next up, we are going to equip a livestock farm and we're going to place 2 on the end right here. Now, as I mentioned before, you can do more than 2 if you want to try and squeeze it in. I just always personally do 2. Next, we want to go to our droppers and we want to place 1 on each machine. Just like that. And then we are going to equip some walls and seal off this end here so nothing gets shot into the water. Now, when we add green monos to the top of the breeder, they're going to come out of the green tube into the water, die, and heal the 2 monos on the top and the camels we're going to put inside the livestock farm. So it will forever keep going. When the camels then generate purified water, it will be shot out here and it will hit this wall. So we're going to equip a chest, place it down the end here, and place an absorber onto that chest. So now anything that gets shot out will hit this wall and will be brought into this chest here for collection. Next, head into your altar of transportation and find yourself a desert of mountains. As soon as you spawn into the desert of mountains, just take a look around because chances are there's some camels right near you. Let's go ahead and get them weak and we're going to capture as many as the livestock farms as we have. So if you just have 2 like I do, capture 2 camels. Or capture 2, go and breed them, and then catch them for as many livestock farms as you are making. But for this guide, we are only making 2. So I'm going to catch 2 camels here. There's 1, and there's 2. Right, let's head back to the base. Okay, so here we are back at our farm we have created, and we now have our 2 green monos because we use them for pretty much every automation, and we now have 2 camels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by equipping the monos, and I'm going to place them up on the breeder. And they will start getting to work. Now, as they breed and they fall into the pit, they will heal the 2 monos on the top because the ones that die spread out heals. Now, this is also going to heal the 2 camels we are going to put into our livestock farm. So there one goes in. It will gradually die. And when it does, full healed the 2 green monos on the top, meaning that's a never-ending cycle. Next, we're going to equip our camels and place them in our livestock farms. There's 1. And there's 2. So as you can see, those camels are actually generating purified water, but their health will gradually go down because they are put into a machine. That's okay because our green monos are then keeping them alive. When they then generate that water, it will be shot out using these droppers, hit this wall and brought in and be collected inside this chest. Now, here is the problem we're now going to have, is these monos are leaving eggs and cactuses behind. And the more that get there, the more lag we might start to experience, or just general problems. So what we're going to do is we're going to equip a market, and we're going to place it on the edge here. And I'm going to attach an absorber to that, which means anything that dies in there will now be brought into this market and sold for some very passive money. So what we have is a breeder healing the 2 camels to generate us purified water. Now, with the jack-o'-lanterns, because they were generating the pumpkins so fast, we had to put multiple droppers on each livestock. You don't need to do that with this method because the water is still very slow. Now, this is actually the way that majority of people do the 5,000 gold from selling purified water mission. But to do that, you're probably going to need a couple of these farms set up. Now, I mentioned in my jack-o'-lantern video that you can actually use this a little bit more efficiently. You can put more livestock into this build, but I choose personally not to. I only ever use 2 livestock per breeding machine, and that's just because you can keep it nice and compact. Don't have to worry about any problems, any automations interacting with each other, anything like that. This is a very nice passive purified water generator, and although it may seem like it's going up slow, because you're able to just leave this and it will keep going, you actually end up creating a lot of purified water very fast because you just don't really think about it. You're off doing other things. Now, if you're on console and you get too far away from an automation, the automation may stop. So what you want to do is you want to head into your craft menu and go down and create yourself a monolith. A monolith will allow you to place it anywhere around here. It will put a square around your automation, which will keep it running no matter how far away from it you get, as long as you're in the same biome still. So as you can see, we already have 4 purified water being built up in here, and this market is just gradually selling for a low amount, but a very passive amount of money. Now, I really hope this guide helped you. If it did, please do drop a like and subscribe. Comment down below with any help that you may need. Go out there and get yourself some camels, place them into a livestock farm, and let's generate that purified water very, very easily. But most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!